On the 4th of January 1642, King Charles I forced his way into the chamber of the House of Commons, sat in the Speaker's chair and demanded that Parliament give up 5 of its outspoken MPs whom the King accused of treason. This event was the culmination of a long-running dispute between the King and Parliament, and represented the King's final attempt to make Parliament obey his will. When the Speaker of the House of Commons refused to identify the 5 MPs, the King stormed out of the chamber, thus setting in motion the outbreak of the English Civil War. When news of the Civil War reached Oxford, the university rallied in favour of the King. The Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Robert Pink, even organised students into Royalist armed militias, which he trained in New College Quadrangle and paraded along High Street. The town council was much less enthusiastic about turning Oxford into a Royalist stronghold. The mayor and councillors wanted to keep the city out of the conflict for as long as possible, and 2 of the city's MPs, John Whistler and John Smith, even expressed disapproval at the university's displays of royalism. Despite this, the town council was in no position to oppose the King when, in November 1642, he decided to make Oxford his new capital city, after his attempts to retake London had failed. Charles I took up residence in Christ Church College and relocated his court, his household and the whole machinery of government to Oxford. From this moment on, Oxford was transformed into a bustling garrison town and a hive of political activity. The Royal Mint was moved to New Inn Hall Street in central Oxford, and the colleges of Oxford University were asked to donate their plate and silverware to make coins. As well as a weapons factory in New College, a sword factory was established in Wolvercote, and a mill for gunpowder was set up in Osney. Magdalen College Grove was used as an artillery park, and in 1643 the King took over all metal workshops in Oxford and set them to work making bullets. New College, a place of quiet academic study, was transformed into a busy munitions workshop. Here in the cloisters, cannon and ordnance were piled high, and all the remaining students had to be moved out. Civilian life in Oxford had changed beyond all recognition. The people of Oxford were not at all happy about this and actually offered small acts of resistance. For example, when the King demanded that all students and residents help out in strengthening the town fortifications, only a handful of townspeople showed up to do the work. Similarly, when the King demanded that the town council raise taxes to meet the costs of arming and defending the city, the council reluctantly complied. By 1644, the town council had become so fed up with taxation that they refused outright the King's request for further money. This reveals considerable courage and determination on the part of the town council, as disobeying one's king was not to be done lightly. In a war that was forcing people to choose sides, Oxford remained determined to defend its liberties.